So back on the subject of doing pick a cards, that's going to be a lot of energy. You also have to realize and you have to let go of being right. When you're dealing with pick a cards versus like, because when you're doing zodiacs, hi, it's Mara. I'm teaching you how to be a master reader so no one can ever lie to you again. But when you're doing zodiacs versus pick a cards, with zodiacs, you're picking up on a particular timeline, right? And you will see that all of your readings will kind of flow into that because of whoever's in your universe or whatever is going on. But if you're doing pick a cards, it's a lot more energy. Now, granted, you're going to get a lot more traffic, right? Because a lot of people don't even realize that they have Leo in their chart, right? They're only looking at Leo for their sun sign, and they have maybe like 3 Leo placements or Cancer placements, and they would never look at the Cancer because they would never know because they didn't do their birth chart. So that's where I find zodiacs to be a little obtuse, but they're a lot easier to power through. A pick a card, you're going to first of all get a lot more attention, right? It is a better bang for your buck if you can afford to feed yourself. And I say that very, very, I didn't know, like, that's when I started realizing this is energy and not like a spirit or something, because I was terrified of that type of stuff, right? But when I realized, like, when there was a time I was having toothaches, right? I couldn't eat that much. I can't do a pick a card. Like, my body needs like sustenance. Like, you need its energy. You're taking other people's energy on. So this is what I tell people. If you find a reader that you resonate with at least 30% of the time, right? Think about how many thousands of people are listening to their readings, right? So if you hear like a line or whatever that's just like, that's just for me, it was a message just for you. Don't take it, don't twist it, don't do all the things, right? So if you find someone that's 30% or more, you should stick with that reader, because that reader is going to be, it means that they're picking up on something in your life. And so the way I see readers and card readers, myself, tarot readers, is like we pick up on one hub. We all are a hub, and we all have spokes. We all have families, we all have lives, we have all the things, right? And so when we're picking up on people that are in our whatever, and people are like freaked out, like, oh, they're tapping into my energy and this, that, and the other. Well, apparently you were tapping into mine, or else I wouldn't have picked up on you, right? So then you start picking up on everybody in their wheel. So you have to think about everybody as a spoke. So when you start getting into these, like, you're going to pick up on the same, and it's like the same person and the same King of Wands and all this other stuff. So when you understand that and you start reading tarot in a way where you're like, oh, this is how I can help show everybody what's going on, which is why they demonize it, right? Because nobody wants to be picked up